Hey guys, in today's video, I'll be teaching you how to bomb accurately. And with that said, let's get on with the video. So to bomb accurately, the first step to bombing accurately is the shape of your bomb. Now, if your bomb shape is lousy, your bomb is not gonna do what it's supposed to do. So, bombs, well, obviously you guys want it to be accurate and hit where you want it to hit. Say I wanted to hit this. Amateur moves that most beginners would do is that they wait for their plane to be exactly over the target, then they'll drop the bomb. The thing is, that's not gonna work unless you have a bomb like mines. Now, I did post a tutorial. I'll put the link to that tutorial for this bomb in the description. Anyways, like I said, if the way you bomb is not correct, and you wait for your plane to be exactly over your target, then you're not gonna bomb good. Because the thing is, physics, okay? Physics. If a thing is dropped from another moving thing, what happens is that thing that was dropped, either it be in water or in the sky. We're talking about the sky for this video. It will keep moving at a certain pace. Let's say I was moving at 300 miles per hour, the bomb would be moving about 125. But you can design bombs so that it will go a couple feet and then it will drop down exactly. So I've just summarized my bomb and I'll show you what that looks like. So as you can see here, it doesn't even move a couple feet, it just immediately drops down. The way you deploy your bomb is very important. If you're deploying your bomb facing upwards, you're gonna get more accurate bombing. Now, let's say you have a small target. I do recommend facing slightly downwards. And if you have a boat, just face straight. Or if you, let's say you want to bomb a big object like a tank or a fortress, you just want to be straight like this, and that will give you an accurate bomb. So let's go ahead and see if we can bomb this one over here. Okay, obviously that guy wasn't loaded in, but that's fine. Second step to having a good bomb is the shape of your bomb. Now, I do have wing panels on the back, so that's for descendants control, so that it will only go down when I drop it. Now, another key thing that I did is I had a pointed warhead, so that when it does drop down, it drops down at speed that's the fastest speed that a bomb like this could drop down. If I had maybe more weight on my bomb, it would maybe drop down faster. I'm not too sure. But like I said, the shape of your bomb will exactly change the way your bomb will drop and descend. As you can see there, I just absolutely demolished that guy. Anyways, like I said, the key thing to having a good bomb is the shape. And if you don't have a good shape, you're not gonna have a good bomb. Third step is to know exactly where your bombs could land. You need to study your bomb like it's a child, okay? You have to study where it always goes when you drop it, how it goes when you drop it from a certain angle. And now, this may seem a lot to you, but it's simple physics. You'll probably learn this in 5th grade. When something is moving very fast, there's a little something called inertia, which makes something move at a certain distance before stopping. Now, the key thing is the shape of your bomb for this third step to work. If you don't have a good bomb shape, most likely your bomb is just gonna spin midair and just absolutely be crap, okay? Let's be honest. Your bomb is just gonna be crap, okay? Now, sure, I wasn't very close to hitting that guy, but remember, I'm in the middle of talking, so I don't really expect to exactly hit him. I totally just didn't hit him. Anyways, like I said, how you drop your bomb, and you have to know where your bomb's gonna drop. So in my case, since I have descending wing panels on the back, as you can see here, I've put a tutorial for this bomb, by the way, in the description of this video. The shape of my bomb allows it to drop down only down, and that also makes it easier for me to understand where my bomb is gonna drop. Now, you may not understand this now, but you have to apply this if you want to be a good bomber and play crazy. Because to be a good bomber, you have to be one with the bomb. I know this sounds pretty cringe and pretty cheesy, but trust me, you have to know where your bomb is gonna drop. And the last step for becoming a good bomber is be confident. Okay, enough with that cheesy stuff. This is actually the last step. So the last step is when you do drop your bomb, make sure before you drop your bomb, you're zoomed in like this, exact. And then when you drop your bomb, you have to zoom out. That makes it so that you know that your target is either gonna move, and you can come in for a quick finish with your, missiles right here, right there. Those are missiles. Because if, let's say, you're just zoomed out all the way, right? This is not gonna give you an accurate bomb direction, okay? So you have to be zoomed in like this, and you have to know exactly where your bomb is gonna go. So for me, I don't really have to worry about it going forward, because I know it's always gonna go down. So let's try and bomb this. So I didn't look back, but I'm gonna guess I hit him. Oh, no, I guess I didn't. But, like I said, if you are starting to become a pro at bombing, you can try not looking, because that might give more cinematic effect, I guess. And the only thing is, if you zoom out after you drop your bomb and zoom in while you're dropping your bomb, is it gives you a more accurate representation of when to detonate. Because I suggest when you make a bomb is to have a manual detonation, which is what I do, because obviously I'm big brain. And what this does is it makes your bomb more controllable, and it basically makes it very overpowered. Now, a lot of you might be saying, hey Pokey, why do I not want it to be on detonation? The only planes that you want your bomb to be on detonation would be these type of planes, the big bombers, like the mini B-2 Spirit Bomber and the Boeing B-29 Super Fortress. Basically planes that carry a lot of bombs. More than 5 bombs is a lot, so you would want those to be on impact. Because the thing is, if you may miss this row of bombs, you have a lot of other bombs to cover your loss. Meaning that even if you miss the first time, you have so many bombs that it's almost impossible to miss. If you get what I mean. Basically. But the only advantage to having a bomb that only disconnects, that only has one disconnect instead of the Boeing B-29 Super Fortress, which I'm guessing has about, let's see here, it has about 40-ish disconnects, 39 disconnects. So that's why you want these on impact, these type of bombs, because there's a lot. When I say more than 5 bombs, I mean more than 5 disconnects, meaning separate bombs separately disconnected. Unlike the Supermarine Spitfire's bomb, it only disconnects once, and while this may be 7 bombs, the thing is, it's all connected. So while having a lot of bombs, basically, that would be called cluster bombing. While that may be good, at the same time, it's gonna give you it's gonna be very hard to aim. Because let me give you an accurate representation of what I mean by that. Let's say I do deploy this, right? Let's say I try to bomb that very small boat over there, which you cannot see. The thing is, while this may cover more area to bomb with, the only difference is that this, you kind of just estimate on where it's gonna go, while with a manual detonation bomb, you know exactly where it's gonna go. So now you're starting to like understand what I'm saying, and that's good, because you know this game is pretty scientific. It's all about engineering and being smart, and some people may find engineering hard or math, etc., etc. But I'm here to help you. So the key tip is to understand which kind of bombs to detonate on impact. So this type of bomb, I would want it to detonate on impact because it's has a very high spread rate. I'm gonna say it has a radius of this much right here. So that's a lot. So that's another key thing, is to know when you're gonna detonate your bomb and how it's gonna detonate, whether it be manually or whether it be on impact. It's really up to you. But like I said, it depends on the plane, and it's not really up to you. It depends on the plane. If you have a good bomber, I guess you could make the aerial bomb style bombs. Basically bombs that are in one block. And you know, it's absolutely fine to do one block bombs. I wouldn't shame you because I have a one block bomb system here right now. But the only key thing is, if you have a one block system, right, it's not going to be as accurate as a 7 block system with a good warhead and a good descendant control. Now, here's another key factor on why cluster bombing, like with this plane, is hard. Let's say I want to drop over here. If I deploy it, it's gonna go much further. It's gonna go exactly right there. So as you can see there, it's not as accurate as a, like, let's say a regular bomb that's only 7 blocks long, but at the same time it's more accurate and it will deliver a good punch. So I know I've been talking for quite a lot of time now, but it's pretty important for you to understand this if you ever want to be a good bomber and play crazy. Now, I'm not saying that's going to be some sort of career, because obviously it's not, but it's a pretty good thing to be good at. Now, here's another representation of why cluster bombing is so annoying. Unless you're ground level almost, your bombs aren't going to be accurate. So, I guess my bombs were pretty accurate on that, but I guess that's on me, because, like, I'm built different. Okay, enough with the cringe. I'm gonna end this video, because I feel like I've put you through a lot of suffering. I know this does seem a lot, but if you do want to be a good bomber, you have to follow the laws of physics. And basically, you just have to be smart to be a good bomber. Alright, anyways, I'm sorry for making this a long video. Now I'll give you a break. Study up on this. It might help you someday.